up, you guys? Enderheart back with another Where Are You Dipper fanfic reading. We left off at chapter 4. I'm gonna try to read 4 and 5 tonight, but I don't know. For some reason, I always want to do these at 10. Okay, so let's get right into the story. Mabel's POV. Gideon? I did a double take. No way. There's no way. What? I asked, confused. How does he even have Gideon's number? Wendy asked. It must be from when I was dating Gideon. He wanted my number, but I gave him Dipper's instead, I answered. Wendy laughed. Nice, she said, giving me a high five. I've done that a couple times myself. Ah, memories. I stared at her, holding the phone in my hands. So what does it say? Stan asked. Oh, I trailed off as I clicked his name. The text say, "Oh my God," I said as tears surfaced in my eyes. What? What does it say? Wendy asked. Look for yourself, I said with tears rolling down my cheeks. I handed her the phone. Wendy's POV. Mabel handed me the phone while tears running down her face. I looked questionably at her as I took the phone from her hands. Susan and Stan stood behind me and leaned over my shoulders so they could see the screen. I scrolled to the top of the conversation. Listen, boy. What do you want, Gideon? So far, so good. Meet me at Gopher Road. Meet me at 412 Gopher Road tonight. No. Is this about Mabel again? I told you, she doesn't like you. Liar! I should do Gideon most. Liar! She still loves me, and you turned her against me. Dude, no offense, but you're kind of a psycho. I am not! Anyway, you better be there, or you will regret it. I looked at Mabel in disbelief. But I thought you broke up with him yourself, I stuttered. I did, she sniffled. Then why does he think you still like him? I asked out loud. I don't know, dude, Seuss answered, and continued reading. This was one from 4 days ago. You didn't show up. I told you I wasn't. If you know what's good for you, boy, you'll show up tonight. I'm not coming. What do you want with me anyway? I want the journals. What? Why? That's my business, not yours. Whatever, man. This is the last time I'm texting you. Bye. This isn't over. If you care about your friend Seuss, you'll show up. I looked up at Seuss. He had tears in his eyes. I kept reading. This one was from 3 days ago. I see you didn't show up. Maybe if I threaten your own blood, you'll show up. I might have to stage a little accident with your grunkle Stan. I heard Stan gasp behind me, but I continued reading. 2 days ago, Gideon texted him. Can't even save your own blood, huh? What about the red-headed one? Your little crush? Gonna save her? Guess we'll find out tonight. Tears welled up in my eyes. Dipper had a crush on me? I asked out loud. Mabel smiled through her tears. He has a crush on you. But you didn't hear from me, I snickered. Got it, I said, giving her a thumbs up. I scrolled down a little. I saw there was more texts. Not even gonna try to save your crush? I'm shocked. Guess you realized I was bluffing. This time I'm not bluffing, though. Don't believe me? If you don't show up at my house tonight, your sister will no longer be with you. If you know what I mean. No. Please don't hurt her. Please. I'll come. Just leave her alone. It's too late, boy. You had your chance. Please, Gideon. I'm begging you. Don't touch her. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. As much as you want. I don't care. Just don't touch my sister. Or hurt her. As long as I want. As long as you want. I can do anything to you. Anything. And I still get the books. I only have the third. I knew you had it. You have yourself a deal, Pines. That was the end of the conversation. I looked up. I had tears running down my cheeks. I gave the phone back to Mabel and looked behind me. Seuss was nearly sobbing, and Stan had a few lonely tears making their way down to his cheeks. He sacrificed himself for us. End of chapter 4, on to chapter 5. Mabel's POV. He sacrificed himself for us, I said with hot tears running down my cheeks. Not for us, Stan said. For you. I can't believe this! How can he be so stupid? I yelled angrily through my tears. Why does he have to be so overprotective? He should have just taken me. I threw the phone on the ground, fell to my knees, and wailed. Mabel, calm down, Wendy yelled after a couple of minutes, picking up Dipper's phone in the process. You need to listen. The only way to save Dipper is to stay calm, she yelled again. I slowed my sobs and looked at her. She stuck her hand out and helped me up, sighing in the process. Now, we have to form a plan that's bulletproof. We can't have any flaws. We can't get caught. We have to do this. We have to make no mistakes. We only have one chance, Wendy said, wiping away some tears. I completely stopped crying at the end of her speech and said, Wendy's right. We have to do this. For Dipper. Dipper's POV. I groaned. He had just finished his job, which included whipping, beating, biting, burning, and cutting me. Thankfully, he unlocked my hands from the handcuffs so I could eat whatever he left for me this time. I only get fed once a day, and it was only small things. I started to crawl into the corner where I saw him throw my food when he finished beating me. I winced in pain. I forgot about my arm. Whenever he first got here, he threw me down the stairs. I landed on my arm, so I think it's broke. I stood up. I heard lots of cracks. Sitting for 10 hours straight will do that to you. I tried walking, only to drop back down to the floor in pain. I have only been here for 1 day, but that kid is brutal. Oh, and let's not forget, heartless. Stood up again, this time grabbing the wall for support. I walked in small steps. I was basically just sliding my feet across the floor. I'd been walking towards the corner for what felt like hours, and I had only gone 3 feet. Tears came back to my eyes, and suddenly felt a rush of pain flooded my back. I let go of the wall and felt it. There were multiple scratches, open cuts, bruises, and whip marks. I winced in pain once again as I accidentally pushed down on a bruise. I removed my hand from my back and put it back on the wall. I was about to start moving again when I came crashing down to the floor. Did I tell you you could get up? I heard him yell. He must have pushed me. No, I managed to mumble. What did you say? He yelled, pulling me up by my hair. I felt like my head was going to come off. Tears sprang in my eyes, but I kept them closed so he wouldn't see. He hates when I cry. No, sir, you didn't, I said painfully. He let go of my hair and kicked me in the ankle. I almost screamed out in pain. There was already a bruise there from last time he kicked me. Look at me when I'm talking to you, he yelled. I squeezed my eyes shut even tighter. He kicked me again in the stomach. I said, look at me! He yelled again. I hesitantly opened my eyes and saw him towering above me. I saw the angry flame expand in his eyes. He must have seen my tears. What did I say about crying, boy? He didn't give me much time to answer because he punched me in my right eye, then stood up and kicked me, hitting me right in the nose. He looked like he was about to yell again, but stopped himself. You know what? It's not even worth it. Just eat the food and go to sleep. And try not to wake up. he said, and walked up the stairs into his home, slamming the door on the way out. As soon as I heard the slam shut, I let the tears fall. At least it wasn't as bad as last time, I whispered to myself. I cried even harder at the memory of whipping, burning, bruising, and cutting me. I started to get cold. He must have shut off the heat, I whispered, rolled in a ball, providing myself as much warmth as I could and cried. That's exactly how Gideon and his tools of torture found me the next morning. Well, you guys, that's chapter 4 and 5. Hope you guys liked and enjoyed it. That was actually really dramatic. It gets more, just so you know, guys. It gets way more dramatic, as you can see from the picture. That's when Mabel finds him. So yeah, it gets way more dramatic. I'm just so excited, and I can't wait till tomorrow night when I can read this again. I hope you guys enjoyed it, however, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, and bye for Models too, my little pet piggy here. Bye guys. See you guys later. Enderheart is out. Peace.